Girl, the space is just, okay. It's not working for me, y'all. I need some space. Alright, but anyways, let's get to this video. As you can see by the motherfucking title. Alright, this video is about, just make sure. Oh, okay, my insecurities. Now, even though this is a touchy subject for me, like, I'm usually like, I don't know, when it comes down to me as an individual, as a person, I don't like to be vulnerable. I don't like to give anyone or anything like an opportunity to possibly hurt me or inflict any type of, you know, pain or, you know, just uncertainty. Anything that's not happiness, anything that's not positivity, to me, it's unnecessary. I don't need it. So for me, being vulnerable, being open, it's just something that I don't do. I just don't do it because I feel like I've already, like, in my life generally, for me, I feel like I've already been broken down. I've already been through such a down time in my life, such a hard time in my life. Like, that's a place that mentally I never want to revisit. I never want to go back to that place. So I do the freaking absolute most. Like, I do whatever is necessary to prevent me from going back to that place in my life where just mentally, you know, it's not what's up. Period. But my insecurities, you guys, this is something that I've dealt with since childhood. Let me sit up straight, honey, because, you know, I'm serving y'all some body up in this video. Yes. Got to start working up on my posture, you know. Got a little body to show y'all. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. Give y'all a little body before I tell y'all my insecurities, you know. But, oh, stupid. Okay, but this is something that I've been dealing with since a child. This is something that, like, I would say out of anything else, this is something that really bothers me the most about myself. Like, any other insecurity, I feel like it's inflicted basically from outsiders, or what I feel like on the outside of my body, not the inside. So this is something that's personally on my body, or something that's personally within myself that I feel like is an insecurity. So yeah, I've been dealing with it since childhood, and it kind of is a big deal for me. Like, it's really, like, it's really a touchy subject when it comes down to it. Now, I'm sorry if I keep sniffing, you guys. Yeah, pray for me. Just pray for me. But, as you guys know, I do battle sickle cell anemia. And if you don't know, then yes, I do have sickle cell anemia. I don't have the trait, which is a completely different thing. I feel that's my own personal opinion. Feel how you want. But I have sickle cell anemia, the disease. There's the disease, and then there's the trait. So, with that, I'm not sure if you guys know. I'm not sure if you guys, you know anything about the illness or whatever. There's a lot of people who don't know, so I just automatically assume that, you know, no one really understands or knows the, the obstacles of having this illness. So, with that being said, when you do have sickle cell anemia, this is an illness that affects everything. This illness affects your blood vessels, your organs, your brain, everything. Everything. It affects everything. Like, it's everything. So, with that being said, with the sickle cell anemia, when I was born, my eardrums were not fully developed. And around the age of somewhere in elementary school, my mom kind of caught on to, I was hard of hearing. So I think around maybe 6th or 7th grade, I went to get my ears checked, and basically they discovered that, I wasn't hearing properly, and the doctor decided to put hearing tubes in my ears. So I dealt with that for 3 years, and I think every year the doctor placed a new, they did new tubes in my ears every year for 3 years straight. So my doctor decided that I no longer needed the tubes in my ears. With that being done, once they took the tubes out of my ears, hearing was still, I'm sorry y'all, my camera's dying on me. Okay, but once they took the tubes out of my ears, I was still having trouble hearing. Like, I was still so insecure about, like if a person had like a really soft voice, like really like this, and the only thing that I could do, and to this day I still do, is read lips, and it bothers me so bad because it's like in my past relationship I felt horrible because, like, even in friendships, like, I felt horrible because they would make me feel bad for asking them, like, what? Huh? What? Like, I would always have to ask them to repeat themselves, and it's like that was an issue, that was a problem. So it became even a bigger insecurity. So after they took the tubes out, they noticed that the holes in my eardrums, wasn't healing itself. It wasn't closing up. So after that was done, I got a new doctor, and he noticed, oh my God, you guys, it's like the story never is. It's like a rabbit hole with my ears. Like, that's why this is my biggest insecurity, because I've been through so much with my ears and trying to fix them and trying to repair and trying to, like, it's like in my right ear, y'all, like, dead ass, in my right ear, 75% of my hearing is gone. So it's like, it's a really touchy subject because, like, everybody look at me and see a pretty face. Like, yeah, okay, hey, I'm cute, whatever, blah, squash. But it's like, y'all, I go through so much when it comes down to my health and dealing with this illness. So, got a new doctor, and they noticed that the holes wasn't closing up, and while looking at my ears, he noticed that my jugular vein was like way too close. My jugular vein was like way too close to my eardrum. So he figured that was part of the reason why I couldn't hear as much, because You know, as a kid, I didn't know, like, you're not supposed, like, every time that I went to lay down or every time that I got physical or like exercise or anything, I could hear my blood pumping through my veins. Like, that's how. And it was like, it's kind of like, if you live out like close to a highway or whatever, and you open your window and you hear that the traffic and shit like that, that's how it was. Like, and I didn't know it wasn't supposed to be like that, so I just thought it was normal. But went into an operation to, you know, move my jugular vein down so that my hearing can improve. And after that surgery, the next appointment that I had with my doctor, they basically discovered that I had a tumor in my ear, in my right ear. There's a tumor. It was a benign tumor, and had to have another operation. Keep in mind, you guys, like, after these operations, like, I don't know if you guys can see right here, excuse the kitchen, okay, but right here, like, on both of my ears, I have this scar behind here. And it's like, they found a tumor. He had to go back in, remove the tumor. And keep in mind, like, when they was doing the operations, it's basically like they cut my ear, flipped that bitch back, went in there, did whatever they had to do, put it back on, sewed it up. Like, it was a lot. And then I would have to wear, like, for the first 2 weeks after the surgery, I would have to wear this, like, cup on my ear. And it was like a strap around my head, a strap around my chin. It was a lot. And then you guys know, like, the equilibrium, which is basically something that keeps you to manage your balance. And my fucking camera is gonna go dead. Like, I'm hoping I can finish this story before my camera dies. But anyways, your equilibrium is in your ear. So with this being done, it took at least 2.5 weeks for my equilibrium to stabilize. So I'm walking around with this fucking cup on my head, and then I'm like dizzy, and I'm stumbling, and I don't have any balance. Like, just imagine that, having to go through that multiple times, like at least 5 times. I went through that surgery at least 5 times. 1, they had to move the jugular vein. 2, he found a tumor. 3, we did a skin graft to close the holes up that wasn't closing up on my eardrums. So it's like, I went through so much with my hearing in my ears, you guys, and it's like, I still can't hear. Like, it's crazy. Like, I still can't hear it. And it's, my fucking fear is like, you know, I start communicating and talking to people. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to communicate. I want to market myself. I want to build a platform. And it's like, how the fuck am I going to build anything if I can't hear? Okay? How, sis? So, like, that's my fear. If I get to, you know, basically talking or communicating with a person who I can't hear, and I have to read their lips, like, that's, I don't know about y'all, but that's something I just, it's a constant battle with myself. But yeah, I can't hear shit. 75% of my hearing in my right ear is gone. So that's the insecurity that I deal with. Yeah. And yeah. After that, like, I didn't have no transportation or whatever. After the surgeries, I still had to get one more surgery on my left ear, and I never did because I kept missing my doctor's appointments, and he fired me. Like, and after that, since then, and that was like maybe 9, 8 years ago. And it's just like, I don't want to go back because I don't want to put that cup on my ear. I don't want to have to stumble around. And it's like, what's the surgeries for if I still can't hear? So you guys, that's one of my insecurities. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for, staying and listening to my story, listen to me ramble. But I just want to say thank you guys. I love y'all so much. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Y'all can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and I do have a Facebook. So I'll see you guys into my next video. Bye.